Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, and thanks for clicking onto this video. If you haven't subscribed, give us a little click for us now please, that would be great. Thanks. So today's video is all about cardistry, okay? So I'm not going to show you and teach you how to do cardistry. I'm going to give you some information on how to resource to, if you're starting off in cardistry, where to get the, information to start you off basically, okay? Because I've had a few people messaging me over the last few days because of some of the videos that I've shared, and they were saying to me, Mark, I really want to learn cardistry because I've seen the likes of Shimlin and Dan and Dave, and I've seen a load of other people on YouTube and stuff, and they're doing some really great cardistry, but when I try to do it, it doesn't go the way I want it to. I'm literally dropping the cards all over the place every 5 seconds, and I still haven't got a clue, because some of the terminology that those guys are using, it's just gone over my head, okay? And I was like, yeah guys, not a problem. So I contacted them back, and appreciate those guys who contacted me, so thanks for getting back to me and let me know that you watched my videos. It really appreciated it. So I sent them some information on where to start off with and some resource material that's probably best for them. So then that gave me the idea of doing this video. So when I first started learning cardistry, now don't get me wrong, like I keep saying, the internet wasn't around as big as it is today, and it wasn't even available on my phone, you know what I mean? So, you had to use a modem back in the day, and then upload and download speeds and stuff like that was not even a gig. It was literally like a few megabytes if we were lucky, and it took half a year just to download one little video. I can even remember when Illusionists first started, when they did their little previews on the internet, they had to be really small. And I think even Brad Christian mentioned it because, they had trouble trying to stream stuff download. But, they were ahead of the time then as well. But there was another company also who were well ahead of the time as well, because when DVDs was really starting to take off, when they transferred from VHS, these guys, now this video, I'll let you know, is not sponsored or endorsed or whatever by, this company. This is just my review on their product, because it's a great product to have. If you've not seen it, I would recommend that you check it out. Buy yourself a copy. It's probably still available on their store, or you can get it in secondhand Magic or something, or even a digital download might be available. I'm not too sure, but I'll leave a link in the description section where you can possibly get a copy of it off their website. So this is called SHOWOFF of Cards. SHOWOFF of Cards is a DVD packed full of information from 60 plus techniques and moves. And let me give you an example. So you've got like, a bird fan, Charlier cut, false Charlier cut, a thumb fan, card springs, closing the fan, jam cut, flip back, one-handed revolution 3, number 2 cut, colour changing pass, table slap colour change, rubber dub, flip back, I think I've said that, the royal false cut and all that sort of stuff. So this to me was like an encyclopedia of showing off of cards, of card techniques, sleights and all that sort of stuff. Okay, now if you don't know what encyclopedia is because you're too young, encyclopedia basically was a giant thick book that had pretty much every bit of information on as it possibly could before Google and Yahoo and all those, or Ask Jeeves or all that sort of stuff was invented, you know what I mean? So I would recommend getting this one. Let's play a little video of, by Magic Makers of this DVD, and let's give you a little bit of a preview of what it is. So guys, did you like that little preview? Yes, there is some cool stuff in it, and now I know the quality of the video is not so great, but don't forget, it was literally created well before 1080p was invented, and definitely well before 4K that we get today. So I'd still say this is a 9 out of 10. There's some great material in this that I still use today, and there's some great material that I still want to learn today, because let's talk about, your performances. So when you're doing a show, or you're doing, you know, restaurant work, or, you know, close-up walk around, table hopping magic, at a do, or a wedding, or a corporate event or something, you know, you want to be able to stand out. You want to be able to give something to your audience and to the person who's booked you, you know, a bit more unique magic, you know, because it's great that you can just say, okay, pick a card, and, you know, you're doing all that stuff, put it back and, you know, lose it. But, you know, that can be a little bit mundane, because then you get the likes of someone going, well, I've seen that before, and then that doesn't really make you, you know, you as in your performance. So when I did a video called DPS not long ago, which was basically, you know, the idea of diagonal palm shift, where I took, say, the 3 of spades, popped it into the deck, then I took the deck, I give it a few cuts like this, bring it round. Let's see if I can do a one-handed, you know, shuffle like that, which is nice. Give it a riffle, and then I can bring the 3 spades back into play. So the idea was, because I palmed that 3 of spades and put it on my knee, don't draw any attention to it, have your hand in a normal position, and because I'm over here doing all these false cuts and stuff like that, then bringing the 3 back into play when I wanted to, then that like fills your routine a bit more. It gives it extra depth, gives it more filling, you know, makes it more enjoyable. You know, and I know when I used to start off in Magic and I started showing, you know, some old magicians, some flourishing and card stuff like this, they didn't like it because they're like, oh, that's not real magic. But then cardistry's become so much more than it is today, but still add it into your magic. So even if you want to do a 4-ace production or something, you know, Danial Madison, I think, has got a cracking one from back in the day of his Dangerous DVD. You know, the stuff in there when you want to display something, it's just amazing. You know, this DVD will also show you, you know, how to say, take the 10 of hearts. Let's take that 10 of hearts. Let's cut that deck a little bit. Do a couple of revolutions. So that's pretty much mixed up as you'd think it would be, but then I've still controlled the 10 of hearts to the top of the deck. So for me, guys, if you want to start learning cardistry and you're still not too sure where to get information from or how to start off with, then, you know, show off with cards. Once you've learned how to do most of the stuff in this and you're at a comfortable level, then by all means, get yourself a copy of Dan and Dave the Trilogy, or even Dan and Dave the System, which is one of their first ever DVDs that they did. Let me warn you now, I still perform some of their stuff from the Civil Cut and all that, or the Hollywood, but that is a crazy lot of stuff. You know, then you can go to their Trilogy DVD, which is probably the best one to get. And then some that they did, which is a follow-up DVD. So there's a big series of DVDs, and then there's loads more. And I'll leave a few links in the description section below for resource material that you might want to learn and check out also. Thanks for watching this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Hopefully you're going to go and get yourself a copy of one of these, because you want to expand your your repertoire and your knowledge and your ability, and keep practicing like I keep saying. And I'll catch you later.